Have you ever noticed a yellowish tint around your nails? Or thin white lines across the top? Maybe your nails have become ridged or even slightly puffy around the edges. You might have brushed it off as just age, but let's be clear, your fingernails are not just cosmetic, they are quiet health reports. And they don't lie. Yes, that brittle chip, that soft curve at the tip, that dry flake. It's not random. It's the result of what's happening inside your liver, heart, gut, thyroid, blood flow, and more. And by the time your nail shows it, the issue has already begun its cycle, deep inside you. Let's start with the most common mistake overlooking color. If your nails are turning pale or whitish at the base and lose their natural pink tone, it usually means red blood cells are low. That's not just mild anemia, that's oxygen delivery being compromised. And when oxygen doesn't travel, your pressure rises, your fatigue deepens, your brain fog increases, and your body starts skipping beats. Now what causes that low red cell count? It could be low iron, poor B12 absorption, silent GI inflammation, chronic low stomach acid, weak protein intake after 60. Most elders eat enough food, but the food isn't strong. Breakfasts of dry toast or fruit cups, dinners with soft pasta and canned soup. These meals are filling, but not building. Your red blood cells need iron, folate, copper, and B12. Without that, your nails fade, your energy fades, and your internal system slows. What can you change? Eat iron-rich foods that are absorbable. That means not just spinach, but 2 boiled eggs, ease 1.2 mg iron B12, 3 ounces grass-fed beef, 2.7 mg, 1 2-cup lentils, 3.3 mg iron, 8 cried iron, 14. 1 tablespoon pumpkin seeds, 1.1 mg, and always with vitamin C to boost uptake, like lemon or kiwi. But absorption is key. If you take antacids regularly or have GERD, you likely have low stomach acid. That reduces mineral absorption dramatically. No matter how healthy you eat, if acid is low, you're only digesting half your food's value. Let's move on to nail texture. If your nails are developing ridges, either vertical or horizontal, that's a signal from your thyroid and nervous system. These ridges are like timelines. They show disruptions in nutrient flow, hormone balance, and blood oxygen over weeks and months. Horizontal ridges, also called Bowes lines, can appear after illness, infection, surgery, or chronic undernourishment. But most elders don't realize when it starts. You think you're doing fine, then one day your nails start splitting. What does this mean? Your thyroid might be slowing, and that controls nearly everything, from metabolism to circulation to skin and nail growth. Slow thyroid, dry skin, brittle nails, constipation, weight gain, fatigue, and yes, higher blood pressure, especially in the mornings. Test this with a thermometer under the arm upon waking. If it reads below 97.3 FIP consistently for 5 mornings, that's a strong clue. Now let's examine shape. If your nails begin to curve downward slightly, or become soft and spoon-like, that's often linked to low ferritin, a storage form of iron, or poor protein metabolism. This is common in women after menopause and in men with mild liver overload. If your nails start to look puffy or red around the base or sides, without pain, it may be microinflammation from blood sugar fluctuations. Not full-blown diabetes, but insulin spikes and crashes throughout the day. These damage tiny capillaries, and nails are the first place to show that distress. Next, speed of growth. If your nails take noticeably longer to grow than they used to, your circulation may be down. Remember, nails grow from a matrix fed by capillary. That growth depends on oxygen, minerals, hydration, and internal temperature. Poor circulation shows up in cold hands, restless legs, and yes, slower nail growth. What helps? Warm water hand soaks before bed, gentle hand exercises, open-close fists, 30 times daily. Walking barefoot indoors to stimulate nerves, daily magnesium, 300, 400 mg glycinate form, B12, 1000 somnolagok sublingual, every morning. Now about line. If you notice thin white lines across your nails, especially horizontal ones, it can mean protein is low. These lines often come with fatigue, thinning hair, and slow wound healing. And again, it's not about eating meat, it's about digesting. This is why so many elders take in protein, but their body doesn't use it. They're missing enzymes, or have poor bile flow, or low acid. All of that must be corrected, or your nails keep showing the deficit. Now let's connect the dots. Your fingernails aren't giving gentle hints. They're reporting what's happening inside your bones, blood, gut, nerves, and hormones. They carry a history of every nutrient deficit, every bad sleep cycle, every wrong combination of medication and meal. If the base of your nails is turning blue or purple, that's low oxygen saturation, often tied to lung strain, poor iron levels, overuse of beta blockers, cold weather, low thyroid combo. If your nails are splitting in layers, especially on the corners, that's typically low biotin or low stomach acid. Biotin helps strengthen keratin, the structural protein in nails. But biotin needs zinc and B6 to be fully effective. What foods help? Egg yolks, almonds, Swiss chard, avocado, sardines, all are rich in supportive vitamins and healthy fat. Now let's fix a huge myth: cuticle pushing. Many seniors push or cut their cuticles during grooming. But this area is the protective barrier to your nail matrix. Removing it creates tiny openings for bacteria, which can lead to invisible inflammation beneath the surface. That inflammation changes the growth rate, thickness, and clarity of your nails. Instead, massage your cuticles with natural oil like castor oil or coconut oil after bathing. This keeps the nail bed nourished and the growth line protected. And now the quiet truth. Your nails change before your lab reports. That's why you should inspect them every week. Look under bright light, feel their surface. Note their color. Run your thumb across each nail slowly. Is it smooth? Is it cool? Is it soft? These are not silly observations. These are life-saving signals, because what your body can't say in words, it says with nails. Now let's break the next layer. Your nails are shaped by your blood supply, your hormones, and the small chemicals your body produces after every meal. Every time you chew food, every time you drink water, every time you sleep or skip it, your fingernails keep score. They don't show symptoms like fever or pain, but they reveal slow decay, long before the rest of your body does. Start with blood supply. Blood is the carrier of oxygen, minerals, amino acids, and energy, but it only flows fully when your capillaries stay open, and your blood isn't too thick. If your nails grow slowly, look faded, or feel cool, your circulation is likely reduced. That's not just a matter of cold weather, it's internal congestion. This can be triggered by dehydration, sitting for long hours without movement, lack of omega-3 fatty acids, poor hemoglobin levels, slow heartbeat at night. Each one weakens how fast nutrients reach your nail matrix, and when that process slows, your nail gets dull, weak, soft at the edges. So you need to support flow. Add daily omega-3s from fish like sardines or wild salmon, or use a purified fish oil supplement with at least 1,000 mg EPA and DHA combined. That helps thin your blood slightly naturally, without damage. Combine that with hydration. Sip warm water between meals, not cold, not all at once, just steady support. Let's move to minerals now. Zinc is the most ignored, but it plays a massive role in nail structure, immune strength, wound healing, and thyroid function. If your nails have little white dots or seem fragile under light pressure, it could be zinc deficiency. And here's the hard part: most seniors don't absorb zinc well from supplements. It's best taken through food. 3 oz cooked beef, 4.8 mg zinc. 1 cup cooked lentils, 2.5 mg. 1/4 cup pumpkin seeds, 2.2 mg. 1 egg, 0.6 mg. Or shellfish like oysters if tolerated. To improve absorption, pair with vitamin C, and avoid taking zinc with calcium-rich meals. They compete in the small intestine. Now let's address hormonal signals. After age 60, your hormone rhythm starts slowing. Estrogen, testosterone, DHEA all drop, and these changes shift nail density and texture. You might notice nails thinning in the middle, peeling more often, or becoming flexible. This happens more to women, but also affects men with lower testosterone. You don't need hormone therapy. What you need is endocrine support. Start by fixing your adrenal rhythm. Wake up with sunlight. Open your curtain as soon as you rise. Get 10 minutes of outdoor light before 10 a.m. That light resets your cortisol level, boosts your energy, and triggers DHEA formation. That's the hormone that helps protect bones, skin, and yes, nails. Then move gently before eating. Walk 5 minutes. Swing your arms. Breathe deep. Let your body prepare for digestion. Eat your largest meal between 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. That's when your stomach acid is strongest. That's when you absorb most minerals. That's when insulin response is optimal. Nighttime meals don't support repair, they delay it. Now protein, keratin, the main nail protein, needs 18 different amino acids. And if your diet is mostly bread, crackers, soft fruit, soup, or cereal, you're not getting those amino. Every elder must aim for at least 50-60 grams of real protein per day, minimum. That means 1 egg in the morning is 6 grams, half a cup of black beans at lunch, 8 grams, 3 ounces of grilled chicken or fish at dinner, 21 grams, a handful of nuts as a snack, 6 grams, 1 cup of yogurt or kefir, 8-10 grams. And don't eat all your protein at night. It needs to be spread across meals to support cellular repair, enzyme production, and nail growth evenly. Now let's talk about deficiencies that don't show in blood reports, but always show in nails. Biotin, selenium, copper, and these are micronutrients that help form the base of your nails. They're not easy to track on tests. But when you lack them, your nails grow more slowly, get softer at the base, and become prone to peeling from the tip. What fixes 2 boiled eggs, A biotin, B6, 2 Brazil nut, 90 mg. Selenium 1/4 cup cashews, copper. 1 cup cooked spinach, folate, B6. 1 banana, a mild copper, B6. These must be eaten weekly, not once in a while. Your nails need them constantly, because they regenerate slowly. 1 to 3 millimeters a month. Miss the minerals now and the weakness shows up weeks later. Let's shift to skin tension. If the skin around your nail is dry, cracked, or inflamed, the nail bed suffers too. This usually means the fat under your skin has reduced, subcutaneous fat. That's common in elders, especially if they've lost weight recently or reduced their dietary fat intake. To reverse that, eat whole fats, like avocado, ghee, olive oil, fatty fish, and seed butters. Don't fear them. These fats support cell membranes, soften the skin, and allow the nails to push through without friction. Use natural moisturizers too. Coconut oil with a pinch of turmeric powder, rubbed into each fingertip nightly, reduces inflammation and boosts softness. Now environment. If you clean dishes with hot water, use chemical cleaners, or live in dry climates, your nails' external protection is compromised. You must use gloves when cleaning, avoid alcohol-based sanitizers when possible, and keep humidity in your room. All these steps support the nails from the outside, but most of the power comes from within. Let's end this by connecting what fingernails really do. They reveal your repair speed, they reveal your mineral status, they reveal your stress rhythm. They reveal how well your organs are absorbing the food you're already eating. Your nails don't whisper. They don't guess, they reveal. If they're not growing, something inside isn't healing. If they're breaking, something inside is weak. If they're soft, curved, or striped, your chemistry is off. And if you ignore them, then the internal issues will keep growing in silence until they no longer stay quiet. Your fingernails are built from cells called keratinocytes. These cells begin at the nail matrix, which lives under the cuticle and feeds off every nutrient you eat, every hormone you produce, and every ounce of blood that flows to your fingertip. If those cells don't get strong nutrition and stable rhythm, they create weak layers, leading to breakage, peeling, and dull surface texture. And once the base is broken, nothing you apply on the outside can fix what's missing inside. Let's go even deeper. One of the most overlooked enemies of nail health is silent inflammation. Not the type that causes pain. This is cellular irritation from unstable blood sugar, slow digestion, or poor toxin clearance. And it shows, first in fast regenerating cells like nails and skin. If your nails have a cloudy look or a slightly reddish border, it could be due to constant low-grade inflammation. That kind of irritation disrupts nutrient delivery, weakens the nail base, and slows down growth cycle. Your body will never send protein to nails if it's busy putting out fires elsewhere. So what reduces this hidden fire? First, remove the things that fuel it. Sugary drinks, after meals. White flour bread or pasta at dinner. Long gaps between meals that trigger cortisol. Reheat meals used in frying. Processed dressings or sauces with seed oils. Cold beverages after warm food. Second, add compounds that neutralize it. Curcumin from turmeric, omega-3 from wild fish or flaxseed, vitamin E from almonds and sunflower seeds, polyphenols from blueberries, green tea, zinc and selenium from nuts, lentils and eggs. You don't need pills, you need consistency. Your body reads patterns, not tricks. Now about detox. Detox doesn't mean juice cleanses or skipping meals. It means your liver is doing its daily job well, removing chemicals, balancing hormones, and producing the right enzymes. And your nails depend on that process. If your liver is slow, your nails will be that shows up in yellowing near the cuticle, softening from the base, thicker ridges with darker lines, slow healing of any cuts or blisters nearby. What improves liver processing? Simple routine. Start your morning with half a lemon in warm water. Add 1 teaspoon olive oil to your lunch. Eat bitter greens 3 times a week. Take 5-10 slow deep breaths before meals. Avoid late-night snacking. It blocks nighttime liver filtration. Now let's talk about physical stress, not mental, physical. Stress caused by tight shoes, hard typing, gripping bags with fingers, or cold exposure without gloves. These strain your fingertips and compress blood vessels, and they slow down matrix function. Every time you put pressure on fingers, you redirect blood away from the nail bed. Over time, that creates micro-trauma. You won't feel it. But your nails will. They'll grow thinner, lose their curve, or become pale from oxygen loss. So the fix: use your palms, not fingertips, when pushing doors. Wear gloves in cold or windy conditions. Avoid clenching fists when walking. Massage the fingertips with warm oil before bed. Do gentle hand stretches 2-3 times daily. These are not cosmetic steps, they are mechanical corrections that make nail health possible. Let's correct another major habit: overhydration or underhydration. Too much water can dilute your mineral levels and lead to soft nails. Too little water leads to thickened blood, slow nutrient transport, and dry splitting tips. You need hydration, but in rhythm, not volume. Aim for half a glass upon waking. Sips between meals, not during full glass after walking. Herbal tea in the evening, not close to sleep. No large intake right before or during meals. This helps maintain sodium, potassium, magnesium, and fluid balance, and that keeps your nails from drying out at the root. Now about sleep. Yes, sleep matters for nails. Growth hormones and repair enzymes activate during deep sleep. If you go to bed too late or wake multiple times, your repair cycle is broken, and you may notice that your nails seem to freeze in place. No growth, no shine, no strength. Fix that with dim lighting an hour before bed, no screens 30 minutes before sleep. Magnesium glycinate 200-300 milligrams after dinner. 5 minutes of slow breathing lying down, no caffeine after 2 p.m. Let's address your meal structure next. If you're eating 3 meals but your digestion is poor, your nail matrix still starves. If you eat late and skip breakfast, your protein and minerals arrive when your body's already shutting down. The order is critical. Best flow: breakfast, protein, natural fat, greens. Mid-morning, movement, hydration. Lunch, largest meal with carbs, fat, vegetables. Afternoon, light snack if needed. Dinner, early, simple, easy to digest. That feeding rhythm improves insulin response, lowers cortisol, and helps minerals reach your fingers consistently. Now about iron again. Most elders with brittle nails have hidden iron deficiency, not anemia. Their blood counts are normal, but their ferritin is low. Ferritin is the iron storage unit, and when it drops, your hair thins, your nails split, your energy fades. To restore it, use cast iron pans to cook. Eat lentils, beef, and seeds weekly. Combine with citrus for absorption. Avoid tea or coffee within 90 minutes of iron-rich meals. Consider low-dose chelated iron 15 to 25 mg, if diet isn't enough. This brings back hemoglobin, which improves blood flow, and that pushes oxygen right into the nail matrix. Finally, temperature control. If your nails feel cold to the touch, even in a warm room. You're likely dealing with vascular constriction. That means the arteries in your fingers are narrowed, either from cold, dehydration, or slow metabolism. What help? Contrast baths, alternate warm and cool hand soaks, hand rubs with sesame or castor oil, avoiding caffeine late in the day, post-meal walks to open circulation, avoiding long periods of immobility. These techniques improve capillary flexibility, and flexible vessels are what feed the tissues responsible for nail growth. Now here's what matters most. Your nails are not random. They are the slowest, most honest indicators of how your inner world is operating. They don't react to emotion. They don't change from a single event. They are shaped by patterns, food, light, breath, movement, and stillness. Every flaw on the nail, every shift in color, every weakness in shape, was created by something real. And if you undo